And welcome in, everybody. It's Live at 9 with James Phillips here on WJLX. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday morning. And this morning I'm joined by, Coach Andy Franks, the track coach at Jasper High School, and he's brought a couple athletes with him. We've got Gavin Blackwell, who's a senior. He's an all-state runner, and also Emily Cooper, a senior. Guys, thanks for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I hope y'all are as excited as I am on this cold Tuesday morning. So when is the next track meet?
We do have a JV indoor track meet tomorrow, actually, and then for our varsity kids, we'll compete on Martin Luther King Day at the Birmingham Crossplex, and then have just one more regular season indoor meet after that, and then we get to the state meet. How's
the team doing so far this season?
Pretty well. We have a handful of athletes that are, so to qualify for state for indoor, you have to be in the top 16 in that event for 6A throughout the regular season. So we have several that they're in that mark now pretty comfortably. So we're looking pretty good as of now.
Yeah. Now, how do standings go as far? Do you guys just kind of compete to make state? Is that how it goes, or is there winners and losers each meet? How do you decide, like?
So for the regular season meets, they don't really give out team trophies.
Right.
They'll give out awards for individual events, like medals and stuff.
Right.
Usually for the top 6 per event. So really, it's almost like each meet. It's almost like a practice competition to get ready for the state meet, and you're trying to get as best time or distance throwing or jumping that you can so that you're in the top 16
right.
by the end of it.
Right. So each event at state, they only take the top 16 from throughout the state to make it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And you guys have already had a ton of players to make it now, or a ton of runners.
So, I mean, you really don't know until the last meet.
Oh, okay, because it all builds up.
Yep, you could be, 12th going into the last meet, then suddenly some school brings out somebody and all of a sudden you're 17th.
Yeah.
So it's very stressful for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So it's not like I'm used to swimming. My daughters swam, and they just had to hit a certain number, and then they would make the state meet.
So outdoor track is different. We have a sectionals meet where it's that day. You got to do it that day.
Right.
And they'll take the top 5 per event plus a few wild cards out of all the sections.
Right.
It feels a little bit more in your control at least.
Yeah.
For indoor, you just kind of have to do the best you can and then hope.
And you've been at Jasper now for 4 years.
Yes, sir.
How has the team responded in those 4 years? How's it been?
Well, really with kind of what I like to call my core group that I have, they were pretty young when I first got there. These two were freshmen. We have a big group of juniors as well who were in the 8th grade when I first got here. And it's been awesome to watch them grow, obviously as people, and growing up, and then getting better at track and cross country. And I'm really glad that I've been able to be a part of it. Yeah,
you guys have grown up with Coach, it seems like. And before we went on the air, y'all were saying that as far as athletics go, track is what you do, all 3 different types of track. And for people listening, it's cross country in the fall, it's indoor track now in the wintertime, and then outdoor track in the spring.
Yes, sir.
And tell everybody, Gavin, what's your events?
I do the long distance events. So usually I'll go from 800 meters, which is half a mile, 1,600 meters a mile, and 3,200 meters, which is 2 miles.
And they were telling me that you can you finish a 2-mile run in what amount of time?
9 minutes and 52 seconds.
It's pretty quick.
Pretty swift.
I remember back in the day the old presidential fitness test. Didn't they want us to finish a mile in 8 minutes or so?
Right, yeah.
So you're doubling that almost.
Mm-hmm.
Now you finished all state in cross country.
Yes, sir.
What is it that gets you to all state? You just had some of the best times out of the state, or what was the?
You get all state by getting top 15 at the state meet, and they give you a little medal.
Now, where did you finish?
I got 14th.
Hey, that's good.
You got there.
Mm-hmm.
It's in there, and it's not the last one, right?
Yeah.
Emily, what's your events that you participate in?
Mainly the 1,600 and 3,200. occasionally the 800, but
Now, Emily was telling us before we went on the air that she has a routine after a race sometimes, right?
sometimes during the race too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she has had to stop a race once or twice. So what's that routine? What happens?
I throw up a few times.
Is it just it's not nerves though, it's just, hey, I'm giving it all I got.
No, I get too excited,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it just happens.
That's great. That's great. But at least you have made it to the garbage can every time. That's good.
Yeah.
What for you guys? Why is it long distance that you like? What's the appeal to it compared to sprints and things like that?
Short distance is boring. Like, you're not really racing. You're just running for like a minute and then you're done.
Yeah, yeah. How about you?
I can't sprint at all, so and I feel like it's more rewarding for like me because the longer I run, the more effort I'm just giving for a longer time. And
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm just doing a lot.
Now, why do you think some of your teammates would rather do the sprints? What is it in a different person that wants to do different things, you think?
Long distance is really, really hard.
Yeah,
It takes a lot
Yeah.
to run those long distances that fast.
yeah.
And most of the sprinters are really fast,
Right.
and so yeah.
So the sprinters, I mean, just obviously, sprinters are going to be right out of the gate, boom, and they're quick. You guys, you build it up, and you still have to be fast,
Yeah.
but you gotta sustain that for such a long time.
Mhm.
Now, one thing that we were talking about too, that people may not know is that there's a lot of physicality in running, and Coach, describe a little bit about that, and then the players can say too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thinks that track and cross country is, like you just go out on a Sunday jog, but it can definitely get physical. Like in track meets, especially the distance events, they're going to line you up and pack you in on one start line. And everyone wants to have the best start that they can. And if they can take advantage of you being weak or passive, they're going to do that. And so you definitely got to throw up some elbows at the start line. Then with cross country, you're running a 5K each time, and they can't have officials watching that entire 5K. So you can get away with stuff if you maybe have a little bad attitude with it, maybe not very sportsmanlike. But it definitely happens. Something we have to tell the kids to watch out for. But
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, you guys seem like you wouldn't have a bad attitude, right? I don't know about Gavin though. Gavin, you were saying it can get pretty nasty out there. What have you seen happen, or what's happened to you?
There's a lot of cussing in the woods. Not me, but a lot
Right.
of times I'll cut someone off and they'll cuss me out.
And you'll start hearing cuss words in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like road rage almost.
Yeah.
You cut somebody off and they start flipping you off and cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, has anybody I'm thinking some of the worst things that could happen would be in cross country when nobody's out there. Are there tripping and things like that
Yeah,
go
for
on?
sure. Sometimes you'll see or hear about, someone shoved me into a tree.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
someone came up and spiked me.
Wow.
Someone shoved me down. Yeah, you would definitely hear stories when the kids come back and
Yeah.
I see you 3 times in the race, but they're like, yeah, this happened.
I was going to say, what can a coach do in those situations? I mean, you're not out there, you can't see it. So if nobody sees it, I guess it's no harm, no foul.
Right, yeah. I do my best to get from each mile mark to mile mark so I can try to give them their splits.
Yeah.
And a lot of cross-country races will have clocks at the mile so the kids can see, but some don't. And so I want to get there so they know what their split is, have an idea of what pace they're running. But yeah, I see them at most 3 times a race, and then that's it.
Now, what are some of you guys' favorite places to have an event as far as like going to certain places?
I really like Oakville. It's like the best course in Alabama. It's where we have our state meet.
Now, where is it at?
It's in the Oakville Indian Mounds.
It's
Oh.
it's up near Moulton, technically like Danville.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So what is it about there that's so nice?
It's flat, but it's not too easy. Like, there's still some tough hills on it,
Yeah,
but it's not too hard of a course.
yeah. How about you, Emily?
I like Sokol Park for cross country. not a lot of people like that one, but because it's 2 laps
Yeah.
of the same thing. But I like it because it's easier for me to run the first lap and then say like, oh, I have to pick it up the second lap, and you can kind of see everybody the whole time, and so yeah, it's just easier for me.
And where is it at?
That's in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa?
That's
Okay.
where our sectionals meet is.
Okay. And now you guys have a track at Jasper, right?
Yes, sir. Just got completed.
So have you had a home event yet?
We are planning our first meet on April the 9th.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, oh yeah, because this is indoor.
Right.
And you guys don't do indoor meets at home, right?
No.
Yeah, there's not a facility.
All of the indoor meets in the state are at the Birmingham Crossplex.
Oh, okay. All at Crossplex.
Mhm.
How do you like that facility?
It's really nice.
Yeah, yeah. I've been there for volleyball and swimming, and it's a good facility. How excited are you guys to have a track at home now?
It's so much better than what we used to have.
Yeah.
It's just something to look at that's not just gray.
Yeah.
when you're running on it.
What have you been like? Kind of compare what you've been practicing on for the last 4 years and the difference to what you have now.
Well, it started out as like a gravel track that had holes on it, and then we got a layer of asphalt on it, which that was nice, but it got old. But now we've got rubber on it, which feels so much better
It
on
feels
the legs.
really good.
Yeah. There's people probably don't realize the difference in running on concrete asphalt and running on actual rubber surface.
Yeah, we had to definitely monitor what we did with them, just because running on asphalt so much could lead to injury, right? A lot of people were complaining about shin splints
Right.
constantly. That, I think, has gone down 100% since we got the rubber on the track.
I'm sure.
But
Yeah.
it's definitely helped with the sprinters as well. I didn't bring any sprinters today, but they're able to now to actually practice in spikes, which it helps them for getting out of blocks or making those quick laps or half laps around the track for sure.
Yeah, and it looks nice up there too.
It does.
Were
We're very excited. We're very thankful for the school system for getting this together for us. I know it's been a long process, but
Yeah.
we're really glad that it's here now.
Oh yeah, it's great for them to do that for you guys. Now you were talking about the asphalt and that kind of thing. Didn't you have an incident with asphalt? What happened
Yeah.
there?
We were practicing the starts because distance races are so hard to start in. And then I got out, and then a couple seconds later, I nosedive onto the asphalt track.
Oh
and
no!
I was really scraped up.
Oh man, Coach, what's the process behind that? Just try to have them competing to get out.
Right. So for a long time, Gavin was not very good at starts. He did not like to get up in the mix, and it was frustrating as a coach because I knew he was good. I knew he could get better and better times, but he would be in the back at the start, have to spend all his energy to get back to the front. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make you get good at this. So I pile them all up on the start line. I say, okay, ready, set, go. And I think everybody's made it fine. All of a sudden, I turn my head and look, and he's skidding across the track on his face. And I'm just like, oh, no. I'm going to have to go talk to Mom now. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Now, what grade were you in for that one?
I think I was a sophomore.
Okay.
10th grade.
Yeah, man, that had to hurt though.
He
It
was
was
scraped up
alright.
on his face and chest for a while.
Yeah. Now, I see you guys a lot of times in the afternoons when I would pick up my daughters. And have you ever almost been hit by a parent that's picking up kids? Because y'all are always running through there.
Not there.
Not there?
No. Downtown, sometimes people are stupid. I'm usually smart enough to make sure they're going to stop.
Kind of, yeah, stay out of the way.
Yeah, for cross country, they run a 5K, so we have to train farther.
Yeah,
And we can't just have them run circles around the school and get ready for a 5K.
right.
So we do like to go downtown, but Coach Caroline Camplain, she's the other cross country coach. We
Yeah.
are nervous wrecks whenever they go, just because we want them to be safe, but we want them to get as much training as they can.
Oh, I'm sure. And traffic in downtown, like when school's letting out, that's a lot of traffic down there. And it's parents that are trying to get from one school to another and things like that. That's dangerous.
For sure.
You guys, do you ever host a cross country meet here locally, or?
We have not. So we do have some great trails around campus. I think we're put together by like an Eagle Scout project, maybe a decade or so
Yeah, I
ago.
remember that.
But we've tried to look at what the possibilities would be, but there's really just not enough room because like making one loop through the trails is about 1.5 miles.
Right.
And even with that, you have to cross a lot of road asphalt crossings.
Yeah.
And a lot of, at least serious cross-country teams and coaches, they don't like to do courses that you do have to get on asphalt because different type shoes.
Right. Changes everything. Yeah.
And they don't also, other than Emily here, that most people don't like doing courses with loops. They
Right.
like to do the same thing twice.
Right.
So we kind of think that it's not quite enough space. There might be one day when we can figure it out, maybe do some cow trails somewhere.
Yeah.
But we're not looking to it right now.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, I think we should take a break. Yeah, it's time to take a break right now. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk some more about track and cross country. I'd like to know kind of how you guys get pumped up for it, and then some of the things that you have to do to strategize in your races and things like that. I'm sure people will be interested in that. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX. And we're back on Live at 9 with James Phillips here on WJLX. Thanks to all of our sponsors. You heard from them just then, especially Young Jewelers in downtown Jasper. Go check them out. We were talking yesterday when we were on the All-Star basketball game broadcast. Brian Hale said it's getting close to Valentine's Day, so you got to get all your Valentine's stuff in, and Young's Jewelers is the place to go. They'll take care of you for sure. Talking today, we've got Coach Andy Franks. And then the couple of athletes from Jasper High School that are on the track team. We've got it's Gavin Blackwell and Emily Cooper. Gavin, I couldn't think of your last name for a second there. We were talking before we went to the break about the different events they do. They're long distance runners, and we were talking how physical it can get out there. But what's the strategy behind long distance running? You kind of see different races if you're watching. Most people are only going to know the Olympics, but if you're watching the Olympics, sometimes they look like they don't start out that fast when they're going, and they just kind of jog for a while. Is that the truth? Is that what happens out there, Gavin?
Whenever you're at big championship races, that's a lot of the times how it'll go. But at regular meets, usually people are just going as fast as they can the whole time.
Right. Now, what's the purpose for holding back a little bit, I guess?
It's really hard to lead a race the whole time. Usually if you're out in the front for most of the race, you're not going to win it unless you're just better than everybody else by a lot.
Yeah. What's the reasoning behind that? You're just pushing too much and everybody else is saved until the end?
Yeah, it's really hard to push mentally when there's no one in front of you, and then you're also breaking the wind for everybody.
Yeah.
So behind you, they have it easier.
So where do you like to be in a race?
I prefer it to go out fast, but a lot of times I'll be the guy who goes out and lead because I don't like the race ending in a really fast kick.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach was talking about how your kick might not be as good as some of the other kicks, and you know that, so you strategize to put yourself in the right position.
Yeah, I'm better at running fast the entire race. I don't have good raw speed just because of my size.
Yeah. So would you be one of the smaller guys? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Emily, how about you? What's your strategy out there? I know your number one strategy is do not puke, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's your number two strategy?
Just to see how I feel when I start, I usually end up starting way too fast. But when I do kind of control that and kind of tame that in, I go a little faster at the beginning, but then I just try to stay as consistent as possible throughout the whole race, and I like to stay aggressive.
Right. Yeah. Now, Coach, what's the right philosophy?
It really is different with each kid, just depending on kind of their build, what they can handle. Right, I've coached and seen, whether it be my old teammates in high school. Right, some people I wasn't nearly as good as Gavin, but I ran similar to him. I like to go out and try to burn what I had and hold on till the end. But then I had some teammates that would really take it easy the first mile in a 5K and then pick it up as they go. What I start telling our kids, I've started using this phrase with them a lot, is smart aggression. Right? I want them to kind of be on the attack. I want them to be aggressive in each race, but they got to be smart about it. Right? If you're running a 3,200, right, that's 8 laps on the outdoor track. You can't go run your best 400 ever, right? Your first lap, or you're going to die out. You're going to have a bad time.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Now, what are you guys' times in cross country? I didn't ask you that.
I run 15:42 for a 5K.
How about you, Emily?
I think it's a 20:35.
Wow, I just can't believe you guys can finish them that fast. I did one 5K, and this has been probably in 2017 or 18. And do you have any idea what time I would have finished it in? And you can be as mean as possible.
I think the average is like a 30.
Exactly, a 30. I finished it in like 51 minutes. How bad is that? People that were packing up and leaving is what happened. So, and it was downtown Jasper. It was a Jingle Bell run. So, all right. Now, every athlete has things that they do. Like you're either superstitious or you've got certain things that you like to do on an actual meet day, or how do you get pumped up for a race? Things like that. What is it that you guys do to get ready for a race?
I always go on a walk, maybe 40 minutes before the race. I was gonna walk a lap, either for indoor around the building. For cross country, I'll walk around the course just to kind of calm myself down, because I do tend to get too excited sometimes. And I'll just listen to some music and maybe eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your calming music? What
It's not really calming.
Well, what's your non-calming music?
It's usually like either Taylor Swift or rock, like Pearl Jam.
Okay,
something
something
like
like that. Yeah, that makes sense. How about you, Gavin?
I usually just spend a lot of time warming up before my race.
Now,
Just to kinda think about it.
do you guys talk to the other athletes, like from the other teams and stuff, much, or
Yeah, a lot.
is that before the race or after? Or
Both.
I was thinking before you guys might trash talk or something.
No, not long distance runners.
Not long distance runners. Coach, what do you see as far as the athletes and the way they interact with people?
Really, for the most part, and you see it throughout cross country, and I think it's specifically distance runners in track. There is a pretty big community, and like, yes, on race day or in the race, they want to beat each other, but they also they don't want to beat, like, they wouldn't want to beat Gavin and have a bad day.
Right.
Right. They want everyone to run their best race. Now, sure, there are some exceptions that you'll see from time to time.
There's always a bad apple.
Right, every now and again. But I think by and large, from all the sports I've seen, I think cross country has some of the best sportsmanship.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
You always want the other people to improve their times just as
Sure,
much as you
absolutely.
do. Yeah. Now, Gavin, how about music-wise? What do you listen to? Even if it's not to get ready to race, what's your go-to music like
I
at
don't
home?
really listen to music, but I listen to the Beatles a lot when I do listen to music.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That's about it.
Now, when you're not preparing to run, what do you do for fun or to chill out?
I play video games.
Okay, what's the top video game you play?
Minecraft, Fortnite.
Oh man, yeah, that's everybody in my house does that too. How about you, Emily? Are you a video gamer?
Well, I wasn't, but we just got Rock Band for Christmas. I think I played 10 hours of Rock Band on Friday.
Oh wow, is Rock Band back out again? That's awesome.
No,
Oh, you
we
got-
got it from eBay.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, we used to have that at my house, and we had the Beatles version actually. That's a lot of fun. Man, we should have brought the Rock Band in here and let you guys jam a little bit. That would
I
have been
really
good.
like Rock Band.
What's your go-to song that you play?
Ooh, well, we've played Bohemian Rhapsody probably over 100 times just to beat our high score. But I really like, let's see, I like Heart of Glass and probably Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
Oh, those
and
are good
then
ones.
Alive by Pearl Jam.
Oh, cool. Now, what instrument do you play? The guitar?
I play all of them.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Coach, have you ever played Rock Band?
I did when I was a kid. I think when it first came out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the Rock Band. I had Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Y'all should do that as like a team function, I guess. Now, what's coming up for indoor track? You'll have the state meet coming up. When is it?
The last weekend of January, so the
30th.
Friday the 30th. That
Okay.
will be the state meet for indoor, and then they'll have a week off, the state qualifiers, but then coaches first day of outdoor practice is that next Monday.
Wow. So it never really did it go straight from cross country like the next week we
Yeah.
start indoor?
Yep.
Oh,
I think my off season is the last 2 weeks of May. That's my
Wow.
off season.
Now, how do you practice indoor without having a facility?
I mean, really the practices are the same for indoor to outdoor.
Yeah.
The only thing that will bother us with it is weather. Like Thursday, I think the highest projected 38.
Yeah.
Probably won't have practice that day.
Yeah.
Like earlier in this, like when it's early in the season, we'll go in the weight room and work out. We try to work that in even if the weather's not bad, but late in the season we don't want to get them too sore.
Yeah.
So that's really the only impact when it gets too cold, stuff like that.
Well, I would guess even early in the spring season, it's way too cold outside sometimes.
I tell the kids I put my own limit around 40 to 45 degrees. I think that's what I can handle standing outside, and if I can't handle it, then we'll go inside.
Right. Now, what do you guys, as far as weather goes, I haven't asked you that. Do you like running in the cold, or what's the easiest to run in, I
It's
guess?
a lot easier to run in the cold than hot.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I would have thought running in the cold would take your breath away almost.
It depends on how cold. Like 50s to 60s, that's probably ideal.
Oh, yeah.
Once we get in the 40s, that does get a little tough. But yeah, when it's 90 degrees,
Oh, yeah.
Your internal body is too hot, and we see a lot of kids throwing up then.
Yeah, yeah. How about as far as like rain? Do you guys ever run in the rain at all, like cross country and things like that?
You can have competition as long as it's not lightning.
Yeah.
So if it's a warm rain, I say we're practicing in it because we'll compete in it.
So it's just like any other outdoor sport,
Mhm.
as long as there's not lightning.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah. And I would think maybe in the heat you'd be praying for some rain to hit too sometimes. Anything else you guys want to talk about or tell us about with the track team? Anything else going on?
I just want to shout out again our meet that we're going to be hosting on April 9th. We'd love for everybody to come see what these kids do.
Oh yeah.
It's we recognize that we're kind of an obscure sport, but these kids put in such hard work each and every day. I work them hard, right?
Yeah.
You kind of have to get to this level. So I'd love for anybody that can. April 9th, we're going to start about 4:00 in the afternoon. Come out, support the Vikings. I want to thank Dr. Jackson, superintendent, Jonathan Jordan, athletic director, Patrick Darwin, our principal, for all the steps that they've taken to get this done. Everybody else in the process that helped as well that I may not have mentioned. We're thoroughly excited for this next step of our program.
Yeah, and that is definitely something to come out and just support it, especially at the beginning. It's going to be the first track meet Jasper High School's ever held. So it's a historic moment, and it's a really cool thing for these particular athletes. They've never been able to play at home, and
Right.
so that's huge.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And especially these two, they've been out there running for 4 years now, and going and showing off what they can do at other places. So they get a chance to be here in front of a home group. We all definitely need to go out on April 9th, and we'll help spread the word once it gets closer too. We'll share it on our socials and things like that too.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Well, guys, thank y'all for coming in today. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll even have you back before the meet in April to see how everything's going.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys for coming in, and guys, thanks for listening. We'll be here the rest of the week on Live at 9. Until tomorrow, be kind and love, and we'll see you on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.